Hi guys, we are going to learn on how to insert table of content in a project work. We are going to use word processor program, and these are the steps. The first one is open the project document. The second one is highlight all the headings according or the titles according to your levels. This third one is ensure that your cursor is in the page that you like to place your table. The fourth one is go to menu, references, and on the right select the table of content, and automatically you shall get the table of content. So let's go through it. So first of all is to remember that whenever we are creating a project, we must have a first page, which we call the cover page. So I press enter and make sure I have one page which is blank. This is the page that should be the first page, and to make sure that it is visible, I'll give it a border, a box border in this section, in the first page only of this section. So I've separated that page where this is where we have the cover page. Mostly you write the names of your institution, your name, your index and such. After that, we have the next page where we are supposed to have the table of content. Now, before we insert the table of content, we must select all the titles that we have. Now, the table of content, you can select it as a title, but it's optional. So we shall give the title of content, the table of content, or that title back to home. Make sure you give it the heading 2. Chapters are the ones that we usually give heading 1. So the rest may fall in heading 2 and heading 3. So that can be heading 2 and this one can be heading 3. So we are going to highlight all the topics and subtopics. So that one is heading 3, this one is heading 2. Okay, this one is we have another chapter, chapter 2. We say this should be heading 1. In the subheading, this should be heading 2, and then we will scroll down and continue selecting. You must remember that you must not have all of them selected, but you should have enough headings so that whoever is trying to evaluate your book or your document can be able to access a particular information very fast. So we are going through our document, making sure that we have the headings. You can pick that one. 1.1 should be heading 2. 1.2 should be heading 2. This is the same higher level of 1.1. Then we have another chapter. So we have chapter 5. Remember, this document is a sample. So every chapter must be heading 1. Now, if there is that heading that is just below the heading 1, then it should be heading 2. But you must consider and check if it will fit in that level. Now we have another heading. This one can be heading 3. We have another heading. This one is heading 2. This one the same level, heading 2. As you scroll down, realize that this may be, you can give this heading 2. Yes, then this one will be heading 3. So we give levels according to the capacity of the level of the heading. Yeah, so we have that one, or that should be heading 3. Yes. Now it's also good to note that if you want to know the level of a heading, you can click on it. For example, if I click on this heading, I'll be able to know it is level heading 3 in the styles. At the same time, we can also relate this for those who have an idea on internet that these headings mostly are used to work like a link, especially in a soft copy. Now we have the study for us, this study allows. So we can continue like that up to the end. Here we have, I think I've skipped some heading at top here. Here you can select that to be heading 3. You can also select that one to be heading 2. Yeah. Then finally, you're just about to finish. Yeah, we have all the headings selected. Now, remember, every chapter should be heading 1. Every chapter should be heading 1. And whatever is below the chapter should be heading 2. So the level of a heading is according to how you have organized them. For example, in a real project, you may find the background should be heading 2, but literature review, the word literature review should be in the, because it's chapter 2, the literature review, the chapter 2 should be in heading 1, literature review heading 2, well, the rest you may check where they can fit well. Now after that, we have already selected all the topics that we have in this document. We should go to the place that we want to place our table of content. Make sure you are in that place. Now we know that when we place our table of content, the chapter 1 will be squeezed, so we need to give the table of content some space. If I make sure that the cursor is in the right place, then I will go to references in the menu bar, then I click table of content, then I'll choose the first table of content, and then the table of content will automatically be filled in the second page. So that's how we are able to insert table of content. If the table of content has jumped into chapter 1, then you have no otherwise rather than to make chapter 1 go to the next page, because every chapter must start in a new page. Every chapter must start in a new page. Now join us in the next class as we insert page numbers according to the required format, that is starting with Romans and continuing with numerics. Thank you very much.